And welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to be riding the ENGWE Rover 2.0, as you see it right there. It is a class 2 and class 3 e-bike. And let's talk a little bit about laws again on this video. I know some people are probably getting tired of it, but they just keep coming a mile a minute. And this one is the topper. This one takes the cake. This one here is the biggest one in my opinion, and I don't know if this is going to pave the way to future other states following suit or not, but here's what it is. New Jersey has enacted the most restrictive e-bike legislation in the United States, requiring all e-bike riders to carry liability insurance regardless of the bike's class. Every e-bike operated on public roads must have a liability insurance policy. The law integrates e-bikes into the state's standard auto insurance framework. Minimum required limits include $35,000 for bodily injury or death per person, $70,000 for total bodily injury or death per accident, $25,000 for property damage per accident. Personal insurance operators must also carry personal injury protection insurance similar to standard auto policies. And this law was signed into on January 19th, but you have it signed into law on, on January 19th, but you have till July 19th to comply with these laws. So you have a 6-month effective date from January 19th to July 19th to obtain necessary insurance license and registration. So after the grace period, failure to comply can result in fines and legal penalties. All riders must be at least 15 years old. Ages 17 plus a valid standard New Jersey driver's license is sufficient. Ages 15 and 16 must obtain a motorized bicycle license from the MVC, which requires passing vision, written, and road tests. All e-bikes must be registered with the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission. Registration fees are waived for the first year. So you don't have to pay registration fees in the first year, but after that you will have to. Riders are required to wear a DOT-approved helmet. Riders using municipal shared e-bike programs are exempt. So that's any of the bike rental, I don't know how they can get away with being exempt. But anyway, that is. And so that's the New Jersey law. And let's get on the bike and talk about this one. I mean, this takes the cake. Basically, they're saying that all e-bikes now are motor vehicles, no longer a bicycle, and so you require the full license, insurance, registration, the whole bit. I assume that you would have to get a license plate on there. I didn't see nothing on license plate, but I assume that's part of it, so they can track you. I don't know. What do you think about this one? I mean, are they going too far? This, in my opinion, this takes the cake. I mean, they are really putting a squeeze on e-bikes, let me tell you. Like, first of all, you've got New Jersey, or New York, I should say, doing the 15 mile per hour in New York City speed limit. You got California not allowing e-bikes to exceed 750 watts, that's peak watts. And now you've got this, New Jersey, basically saying that all e-bikes are motorized vehicles. So I would say this, first off, you may as well just get rid of the class levels and ride anything you want. If you get it registered and you're licensing and insuring it anyway, you should be able to get whatever you want then. Like a car is not limited to 60 miles per hour or 70 miles per hour. It could be in excess of 100 miles an hour. So if you're going to pay insurance and everything else, you may as well take the middle of the road and ride, as long as it's within the legal speed limit of the road, ride whatever speed you want. That's the way I look at it. You should just, since you're paying just like a car, you should be able to drive it like a car. And the other thing that's really weird to me is you're riding an e-bike, which is more like, I would say it's more like a motorcycle than a car. And yet you need a car license for the bike. Wouldn't they, like, wouldn't it fit more in line with a motorcycle license as opposed to a car license? Anyway, I don't know where this is all going, but it's not in a good direction. I mean, it's all going down the toilet, it seems like to me. And I know some people are going to say right off the hop, because I'm going by past comments on things like this on my channel, where I was looking down that street, where people are saying it's a money grab. Is it a safety thing or a money grab? Well, we're going to find out if this makes everything safer or not, aren't we? And first of all, let me know if you're in New Jersey and your thoughts on this. And even if you're not in New Jersey, what would you do? Would you make sure you got your bike insured? Or would you say, no, I'm just going to ride it anyway, just like I've always ridden it? Whether, you know, if it was in your state, the same situation, what would you do? And for sure, if you're in New Jersey, let me know your thoughts on this. I mean, to me, we can just throw the class levels out the window and just ride on the street, you know, and go the speed limit. And what about insuring bicycles? No, I guess they're saying that they don't have a motor, so your legs are the motor. Even though your legs are the motor, like I'm pedaling right now, even though the legs are my motor along with the motor, not good enough. And they've completely banned any kids under 15 years old. You can no longer ride an electric bike, by the way. Not on the road anyway. So that's out. I don't know, it's getting crazier and crazier. I think this is really going to put a limit on who buys bikes, because people aren't going to want to go through all that. Like, some people just ride a bike for leisure, you know, and for a little fresh air and exercise. And now they're going to be subject to go through all the insurance and registrations, and I don't know, it sure does sound like everything comes down to the mighty dollar, doesn't it? Money is the root of all evil. Whenever there's evil, dig through, there's always money in there somewhere. Yep, money is the root of all evil, and it always will be. So now it'll be a situation of who's next? Who's going to follow suit? The one state I could see doing this right away, saying, yeah, that's a great idea, is California. So all we need to do now is make sure, implement the 15 miles per hour limit Implement the 750 watt, this is across the board, federal law. Implement the 750 peak watt, can't exceed that, and then implement the license, registration, and insurance. And you gotta wear a DOT approved helmet. How many electric bike or bicycle helmets are DOT approved? I have a motorcycle helmet that's DOT approved, but I don't know if my bicycle helmets actually are DOT approved or not. There's no sticker on there, I don't think, saying that it's DOT approved, so I don't know. So now you gotta buy a special helmet. You may as well just buy the motorcycle helmet, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where else this thing can go, how much lower it can go. What else? What other restrictions can they put? Like I say, if you're gonna pay to ride your bike, and you know, and they're gonna treat you like a motor vehicle, you may as well be able to ride, at least in the city, the speed limit of the road. And to heck with the bike lanes. And whether cars like it or not, they're going to have to accept it. Because then they can no longer say, well, you don't deserve to be on the road because you're not paying anything. Well, now, if everybody is paying, then that throws that out the window. They can no longer use that argument. So, hush up and don't say anything. Anyway, it's a crazy, it seems to be a crazy world we live in these days, I'll tell you. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. New Jersey. Oh my. Who's next? Let's see. We'll see who's next. You get New Jersey, you get New York, and you get California. And we'll see what happens down the road next. So you may as well get rid of, like I say, the class levels. Anything goes. As long as you're, riding within the speed limit of that road, you should be able to just ride on the road, whatever speed you want. Yeah, and don't worry about the bike having X amount of watts or whatever. Who cares? All right, that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to leave a comment, I'm sure a lot of you will, on this or any other topics that we've covered here on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe, everyone. Don't forget to get your bike insured if you're in New Jersey. And keep your wheels on the road. See you later.